Hello and welcome to my ACS Tribulation 9 Heavenly Chaos Shendao Cultivation Run, and you're now watching part 3 in the Shendao run. In the last video I pretty much built out my sex foundation, meaning I built out all of the rooms so that my disciples will not have negative mood lists, which will mess up their work speed efficiency. And I pretty much just built out like the foundation of my sect, and right now I have enough spiritwood in order to create my cultivation array and also create my chi fountain, so I'm going to move forward with that. So the first thing that I noticed is that this guy right here actually has a bad mood because they don't have a room to themselves. So I'm going to assign them to one of these rooms right here that I have reserved for inner disciples. And then also I do want to show you guys one of the sheets that I just made, or my Shendao sheet that I'm using that I just updated, and show you my plan. So when I was practicing this Shendao run, I noticed that a lot of the times I got done building out like my sect at around day 1 through 4. However, I did honestly get way further in my cultivation for my fire cultivator, and I think that that's because of the heavenly chaos things that are going on. They kind of like scared me a little bit, but now looking back, I think that I probably should have started with gathering 11 spiritwood and then just having a chi fountain and maintaining that while I did everything else, because my cultivators could really cultivate pretty easily if I had a chi fountain going like right now, and that would have been super nice. But it's okay, I'm a little bit behind. Anyways, as far as the next things that I want to do is I want to have my fire cultivators do their golden core breakthrough by day 8. Usually I can get it around like day 7 or 6, but I'm fine with day 8 if I can get that as well, or even later. Honestly, I just really hope that they have over 30,000 chi when they do become golden core, so that I can do refinements with no problem. And then besides that, I do need to actually buy 2 cat cages. I need 1 cat cage for my Shendao disciple, and I need 1 cat cage to be the agency abbot, and these are the 2 key parts to the Shendao run. You need the disciple and you need an abbot to start off with your agency. And then around day 8 to 17, I anticipate me pretty much just mining out all of these ores so that I can get ancient caskets, and then opening them around like day 17, which is when I would also get the stone casket, which would allow me to get divinity mine, which is key for the early Shendao cultivation. And hopefully my cat will be raised by then. So yeah, let's just get into it. So I'm going to build this pasture area that I'm planning out for my Shendao cats. Oh, and also I do want to have a bear that will practice heaven stealing law, because if you're doing the early Shendao, then you don't really have time to craft the Shendao artifact, and you definitely don't have the resources. So it's best that you just use like a typical artifact crafter. So I'm going to use a heaven stealing law bear to be my artifact crafter instead. So I'm just going to build out this pasture area, and then I want to be able to afford 2 cats and 1 bear if I can, but it's okay if I can't. So right now I have 45 spiritwood timber. Let me create the storage area so I can start to work on this chi fountain, and then also clear out this area. I want to minimize using tic-tac-toe as much as possible, just because I do need the wood in order to create agencies. So I'm going to try to like clear and chop instead of just using tic-tac-toe to destroy trees, which is what I typically do. So for the chi fountain, I'm just going to make this area a September and then increase the tier to 5. And then I'm going to temporarily remove timber from this storage area so that they will automatically move the spiritwood timber over to this area. Let me just make sure I have some peons. Nope, I do not. I just recruited this one, but I do like the snake, huh? Okay, I don't really need that many loggers anymore, so I'll just have it like that. And then besides that, I also need these chi cushions, or these regular cushions, to be moved. And I have the storage area as well. So it looks like I actually should put most of my disciples on peon just to get these tasks done, or I'm literally going to go crazy just thinking about them. Okay, there we go. So we have 45 timber here, and then they're moving this other timber, and then I'm going to need all these other things to be moved out of my way. So where's the spiritwood? Okay, so I have 41 spiritwood right here, so I also want one of my disciples to bring the spiritwood over, so I'll put my disciple on cultivate, but let me first just do the spiritwood that would be covering the cushion, or the spiritwood that would be under the second cushion first before I do anything, so that I can move this cushion over here, and then I'll be able to assign it to my disciples. Let's set this at a higher priority. Oh, it's already at a higher priority. Okay, so now I'm going to have this disciple bring out the spiritwood to the chi cushion, and to do that I'm going to fill up their inventory and then just keep picking up items so that they automatically drop. So I want to pick up 5 wood. Oh, not 5. I had the talisman equipped, so 1 less than 5. 4 wood. And now I can do a equip command because my inventory isn't full, and then I can continuously click in order to bring this out. And then since these are already on the storage area, I can just add this to large fish only so that none of these disciples pick up this timber and put it back. As you can see, some of them have already had that command, so hopefully that doesn't happen again. So yeah, we're creating this chi fountain. And the chi fountain is just loads of chi that will be bursting my full area, and that will, the full like AoE burst will create a domino effect, mainly like over here though. And for the chi fountain, I like to get like 55 spiritwood, so I like to have like 11 spiritwood so that I can make 55 spiritwood timber. I meant to say spiritwood timber just now. I think I might need some more actually. I only have 10 right here. Yeah, I have 3. Okay, so I need 3 more spiritwood. Oh, okay, yeah, I had exactly enough. There was just a little bit that we're missing. Cannot forget about the tail of the chi fountain. I don't know, I really couldn't tell you why, but this is just a part of the original design, so I will stick with it. And then this area obviously needs to be cleared as well. Yeah, my disciples, they don't really have anything that they can do right now, just because I'm scared to send them out to mine, but we'll see. I think that I do still want to find a way to get enough money to buy a cat cage. So let me just finish out this chi fountain and array first, so that I can stay on one topic. And plus, that's like really annoying when I do my timestamps and then I'm just looking and I'm like, okay, I'm doing this, then a second later I'm doing something else, and I'm like, this is making things difficult for me. Alright, so my array doesn't have the burst nodes, so I'm going to choose one of my blueprints that has burst nodes. Let's see, I think this one is good, but I always like to double check my burst nodes indicators. So I have this range 4 blueprint which I can use to check, so yeah, this is correct. Oh, and this one isn't, because it's now covering up this cushion, but it was beforehand, but I messed it up. So I actually want my spiritwood to be up 1 more tile so that it won't, so the burst won't hit this cushion. Even though it will have like a lesser effect, it's fine. I'm willing to make that sacrifice to save on resources. This guy has all of the spirit stones equipped, so now I kind of want to just have them pick up spiritwood, and then I'll put them on cultivate so that they'll go to the cushion. I believe I said that fire 2, the one with the more luck, was the one that I will use for this cushion. So I will assign fire 2 to this cushion after I finish creating this array. Okay, let's put you on practice. Come on, fire one. And now that they're sitting down, I can just throw the spiritwood here. Luckily, they're fire cultivators, so they just want all spiritwood. If I had like any other element, then it would be a little bit more tedious because I would need to do like spiritwood at range 4 and then change everything else around for range 3 and 2. Okay, I don't know. Oh, I'm like, where did my spiritwood go? It's right here. Now they picked it up and they will go cultivate. And then since I just did all of this chi gather resetting, I'm definitely gonna save and load my game afterwards, just because that will reset my chi gathering back down to what it should be, or it will change my chi gathering so that I don't have to wait for it to gather. Let's do 5 more. Yeah, honestly I probably should drop down this talisman paper as well, just because it's taking up space. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Let's see what favors these guys have, because I don't want to. Okay, they need a blade. I can get that anywhere. And then I believe, okay, Purple Cloud Temple is the one that sells bears. Okay, Ignite Copper Ore. Okay, that's pretty easy. Ah, I can have my guys mine over here. That's interesting. Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, I'm already losing time. So, let's make you a miner. And then, I do have the dark steel pickaxes, so they will be mining pretty quickly. Okay. I'm guessing that one is already planning to pick the other one up. M2, you don't have a pickaxe. What is happening in this world? What are you doing, you? Why are you picking up this pickaxe? Okay, I need to make sure that these bad miners also don't mine. Yeah, you have 3 mining. Do not do that. I wonder what's their mining yield. It's probably like way under 100. 48%, so they just have like 6 mining level. Oh, not even 6. Bad guess. Okay, let's just make sure that these guys are good on their mining yield. Yeah, 104% and 100.8%. So it's the same. I was just anxious because I know that in my last gameplay they got some injuries, so I'm like, let's make sure the injuries didn't reduce their stats. Always gotta make sure that we're good on that when it comes to getting these ancient caskets, especially on the map that's not canned, so because everything is just scarce. Okay, fire one. And honestly, I should be bursting my array right now. Like, these guys should be on the road to golden core. I think it's looking like I might be lucky to actually even get like a day 10 golden core, which is kind of tragic, but it's okay. I'm not trying to make this heavily focused on the Shendao disciples, so it's fine if they are lesser than what I wanted them to be. I'll just have to learn for the next time I try this, or if I do just want to do early golden core in general with Heavenly Chaos, is just to get the spiritwood to make the chi fountain first. I think that's the main thing that I messed up on, which I mean, it's okay. But if I was like not recording this and playing by myself, then I would probably restart the whole game and be like, okay, let me build the chi fountain first. That is the most important thing. But we're too deep into this now. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 slots that I need to fill. Or is that 7? Yeah, I think it's 7. Wow, I cannot see. It was 8 slots. Either that or my disciples are picking things up and tricking me. Yeah, I didn't ban that one. Ooh, they almost got me again. Okay, we only have 2 more to go. And then I didn't remember to move this one up 1 more, so I'll make sure I do that as well. Drop this down. And then it's also about to be summer, so I do want to create a talisman table just so that I have the option to create some talismans, because I know that I might end up needing talismans for like heat and cold, but mainly heat because it's almost summer. So I'm going to take this one and then move it up. As you can see, like well, this one was resetting the tile over here, but it shouldn't anymore at this position. Alright, so now that that's good, I can now save my game. And that obviously was a lot of labor, so I'm definitely going to create my savescum. So what is this, day 5? Already built. La 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 la. Alright, we're back in action. I need to make sure none of my disciples are wandering near any of these demon beasts. Now that I saved my game, should I try to fight that bull and boar that were down there? Or is that too much? Okay, so this tile still has 1.07 days to gather chi. But let me put fire 1 on the offset tile. And then put fire 2 on the main tile. Yeah, they have 1.07 days. Okay, so they both need to be on cultivate. Then I'll have them eat spirit stones whenever they can, because spirit stones will increase their cultivation speed. So now it's time to tic-tac-toe everything just to increase the chi. And this is the one with condemnation. Yeah, they have 7 already. I want to attack this bear and bull, but if they turn into demon beasts, I'm definitely savescumming, so don't judge me. Okay, just don't judge me, but I just don't have time to fight these guys. Alright, let's try the bear. If the bear doesn't turn to a demon beast, then I'll be okay. It's like, what do I do? Because I don't want to fight this monster for like another like 5 minutes and they're doing massive damage. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm sorry guys, I'm not doing that. I'm like, I want to do this, but if they turn into demon beasts, I really hope that they don't turn into demon beasts. But if they do that, then I'm going to save some. I told you guys. That was a mistake on my... And I know that I should not have tried to fight those monsters. I should have left them alone. This is heavenly chaos. Let me respect it. And you know I could kill those guys. It would take a lot of work though. And I would rather cultivate at this moment. So let me just leave nature alone and be peaceful. Okay. The cushion set up. Put these guys back on cultivate. It was worth a shot, honestly. And that's why I wanted to kill them though, because they just scare me. It's like, why are they here? What are you doing? Okay, yeah, eat the spirit stone. And I'm running on really slow speed. Yeah, you don't need a mining tool. Are you hurt? You have a bruise or something? No, you're good. Of course, I need display cases. And then there's just a lot of trees over here, so I think that might be the best thing for me to do with these extra guys. But there are also a lot of things that I can create, so let me create the handcraft station. I was too lazy to make it in the last video, but I definitely didn't forget about it. So let's search this. I hate that the inner disciples will stop cultivating to search boxes. Like, that's ridiculous. So I'm thinking that I wait until nighttime in order to see if I can get some more spiritwood to trade, because I do need to get enough for those cages. I do need enough for those cat cages. Let's see, what do I have right now? I need 600 and I have 125, and this should be a significant amount, 475. Okay. And I thought that I had scripts, but oh, I have Fey hide. Yeah, this is worth a great amount. This is like 400 at least. Oh yes. Oh yes, and then I have demon beast hide. I would rather use that for clothing, but right now we are on drastic timing right now. Okay, 30 was close. 599, 606. Let's see, do they have anything that I can buy? No. Alright, this is perfect, but it's also a little bit annoying because I do need to save scum the cat cages, and I'll show you why after I buy this bear cage. So let me get this bear cage as well. Let's see, I have Fey hide. Okay, 198. Okay, I'm digging it. And then this is worth 200 each. Okay, this demon hide really makes you rich. Yeah, someone in the Discord even mentioned that like being on Heavenly Chaos kind of makes you rich early game, just because of all of the hides you have, and I'm seeing it. I really am seeing it. Alright, so I have my 3 cages that I wanted, which is perfect. So there's not much left for me to do in that regard, and I think I'm almost super set. But I do have to save scum atrocious amount in order to get these cat cages, or get these cats and bears like good. So bears, they like long grass and they like to be outdoors, so I'm just gonna put a pasture area right here. So I'm gonna let these guys open up this one box right here, just so that I can work on the cages soon. And then besides that, there are no animals here, so I'll just grow wheat over here. Alright, so now that I have the cages, I'll show you guys why I need to save scum this. So if we go into the wiki page and then we search up awakened animal, my goal is to have a Shendao disciple, right? And Shendao disciples, they need high charisma and they need high social level. So for social, I just need to get the thought chart that gives social. So if we go into the body cultivation resource and I search up social, I still have that weird error. Then I can increase my social level by 10 using the men thought chart, and I just have to avoid fence, which reduces social by 10. And then if I go into awakened animal, I also need high charisma in order to do persuasion, and in order to get a cat with high charisma, then the cat has to be a 0 to 2. So this is the cat that I'm looking for my Shendao disciple. And then for my agency abbot, I'm also looking for a cat with the charisma of over 8, because let's see, if I go down here, so right here, this is kind of like a guide on how to get 25,000 population on Mount South on the first event that happens in the agency. And it's basically saying that like Mount South is basically based on the abbot's social, and they need, if they have 8.56 charisma, then they will be able to gain enough followers to have 25,000 followers on the first event that happens in Mount South. So this is like super important for the Shendao run, because you need 25,000 followers in order to get a tier 2 agency. So this just makes it really simple if you have a cat if you raise a cat and you make sure it's age 2, because they start off with 8.56 charisma. Now if you're on vanilla, then you could just find anyone with 8+ charisma, but if not, then that's a big thing. And then I also need, I want my bear to practice the heaven sealing law, so I just need to make sure that they have good stats for that as well. So there's probably a certain age associated with that. So heaven sealing law is 10 con and 3 luck. So for bears, I'm looking to have a bear with, let's see, where's the bear? It looks like I want to have the bear that's age 5 to 20, which is really easy because this one will have 9 con and 2 luck. So I really don't have too much to worry about that. So my main thing is the cats. I need the cats to be ages 0 to 2, which is just really hard to get. So I'm gonna do some savescumming. So I'm gonna name this cages 1, and I'll just remember that this is the first cat cage that I've opened up. And let me create my savescum. Alright, it's time to open up these cat cages. A cat with the intelligence and rage. As long as none of these say fence, then I'll be happy. Okay, delight. I believe that gives like increased luck or something like that. So this is a female cat, age 4. This is not what I wanted. And I guess I'll just save and return. And then on the back end, I do have this savescum. I haven't savescum too much. I mean, we're 5 days in and I already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 savescums, but it will get better later on, honestly. I promise. But this is just so necessary. So what I did was I took the file from the other folder and I pasted it back in. That's pretty much how you save and load on Immortal mode. So let's try to open up this cage again. Oh, this is the bear cage. Maybe I should just do this one. Wow, is this an age 4 bear? How did I get unlucky on the bear cage side? I'm like, the bear only needs to be like, what age did it need to be? 5 through 20. That's a really big range, and that messed up. That's depressing. Let's just keep trying. This is really what it comes down to. When you're poor and you only have 2 cages to go with. Okay, so this is the bear cage. I'm very confident that the bear cage is good. Okay, the bear is age 10, so this has 9 con and 2 luck, which is exactly what I wanted. So I'll just name this guy Heaven Stealing Law 1. I like the short names just because they just take up less space. And then as you can see, bears, what do they prefer? Oh, they prefer herbivores nearby and they like being outdoors. I thought that they preferred long grass. That was actually bulls that I was thinking about, huh? So if I get enough money, then I'll buy another cage that's like a herbivore cage, so like maybe a turtle or something, and put it in the pasture with a bear. But for now, I'll just leave it as like a size 2 pasture. Just have a bear in the alleyway. So now we're on the second cage, which is going to be extremely difficult. Hopefully the game is good to me. Let's see what this cat cage yields. Yeah, go to your pasture. Go to your room. Oh, these guys are ready for the breakthrough. As you can see, my chi is at 700 now. So Chi Fountain is definitely helping out a lot. Okay, come on, cat cage. How old are you? 6. Such an old cat. I think 0 to 2 is kind of unreasonable for me to save some. Like, honestly, I could probably just get one of those cats that are like age 6 or something like that, and just like raise them to have even more charisma, or like feed them a pill or something like that, or give them a heaven sent talisman. Now that I'm thinking about it, because if they're a 6 and I give them a heaven sent talisman, they'll be good. I think I'm just like thinking a lot. So let me just try this again. I'm gonna try it 2 more times, and if this fails, then I'll just do a time skip. Okay, this one is A7, so it's really difficult. So yeah, I would definitely recommend doing something else to get these age 2 cats. But I do want to clarify that the age 2 cats are not the best. They have a horrible stat spread, but they just have high charisma, which is what I need. But the cats that I'm getting right now are the cats that you will want for cultivation, for sure. For anything else, but I just want to start off with high charisma. This is H5, so like these stats are like really good. Alright, so I'm gonna do one last savescum, and then I will pause my recording and then just do this off screen for you guys, so that you're not just watching me savescum for more than like however long it's been already. Let's try this other cage. And age 3, so close but so far. Alright, so yeah, I'll see you guys when I finish savescumming all of these cats and when I get both of these cats at ages 0 to 2, and then I'll show you guys my results at that point. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, I'm back, and it's been roughly about 25 minutes of savescumming. But don't worry, it wasn't that bad. I was just watching a show while doing it. So yeah, I kept myself entertained. So as we can see right here, I have one cat that's age 1, and they have that 8 charisma, and they do not have the fence thought shard, which will reduce their social, which is the main thing. They have a nice little cultivation bonus thought shard and some artisanry, even though we don't even care about that. Then I have a male cat right here that's age 2, and they have facing down thought shards. They have one thought shard that reduces their charisma, but that's okay. And then they also have a thought shard that increases their intelligence. So I think we can definitely work with these guys. They have pretty good stats. This one has plus 2.5 luck. I don't know which one I'll make my Shendao disciple, but I guess I'll just go for whichever one that gets the men thought shard first, honestly. So I'm just going to give these guys names, cat 1 and cat 2, and then assign them to the pasture area and then move forward. So now that I have my pasture area made, I have my cats, and then I have my bear. The only thing that I will really need is like a herbivore to make my bear happy, so that they can accumulate thought shards faster. So let's see if I can find an herbivore. I think that bulls are herbivores, so I think that this will work perfectly if I could get this as well, because I do want to have at least one outer disciple that's a bull. But the sad thing is that I'm poor right now, which is okay. And I did do a lot of saving and loading, so I also want to see if there's any spiritwood around here. Okay, so we have spiritwood here. There are no aggressive animals, which would be the carnivores. There's a boar right there. I just have to hope that my disciple doesn't do anything near it. And we have tons of spiritwood. Nice. Very satisfied with this amount. And where is that specifically? Because I'm on Heavenly Chaos. So scary. This snake is like a little bit too close. Let's see. Yeah, I think that this is a good haul in terms of spiritwood. So let me just make sure that this one is a logger now, since I have this other guy kind of building. And I'll just wait until everything gets built before I start to assign crafting things. And on top of that, my fire cultivators are now doing their breakthrough, so it's time for me to pretty much just continue with my chi fountain to slightly increase the chi of this array. And then I want to couple that also with my chi burst, just to add even more chi. Let me start from like a clockwise position actually. So I'm just going to keep doing this, and then my goal is to just get these guys to like peak golden core, I guess, or even maybe golden core breakthrough, but we'll see how much time that takes. And I also need to make sure these guys are chopping properly. Okay, yeah, they're moving quickly. They're going as quick as they can. Then let's see. I have Shu. This one is doing like the farm work, but they can also craft. So let me get some bells made for my disciples. Let's see. I have a good amount of jade, so I think I'll just do 10 jade bells. And then I definitely also want to have 2 bracelets for my disciples that need the charisma. And then besides that, I do want to have some bows, just because I don't have a lot. So hopefully all of that gets passively created, but honestly I'm really just waiting for these thought shards to be created, and I'm waiting for these guys to cultivate, and I don't really care about anything else after this point besides the caskets, of course. That's like so there's like 3 important things that I'm worried about right now. Oh, it's a good thing that this one is shuttling all of the fire items. Well, it seems I need a farming tool as well, so I'll just make a basic farming tool for now, just because I don't want to think too much about it. I do have 12 spiritwood. Let's see, I need about like 2 spiritwood to make one farming tool. So I'll just do it this way right here. I think this will allow me to have 3, because that's 20. I believe it requires 7. I don't have that many farmers anyway, so I'll just do it like this. Okay, so let me actually cancel this one's planting so that they can start to craft. Yeah, definitely eat if you need to. Okay, so this is kind of scary. You know, there's a lot of spiritwood, but this path right here is relatively safe, which I'm happy for. But there's a cat right here, so I think that I actually want to work with this big plot of stone, and then if I can kill this cat in time, then that would be nice as well. But I definitely want to watch the cat. Oh, where did that cat go? It's right here. Yeah. Do these guys still have the amber fruit equipped? Oh, they do. Nice. Like running my game on super slow speed. This guy just got an epiphany. Let's see. Oh, nice. Got a 300 experience epiphany along with their breakthrough. And again, I'm just doing a burst so that I can just make my array like super strong. Oh, these guys have reached the limit again. Okay, this cat is nowhere near the line of where I would go. So as you can see, these fire cultivators are really cultivating super quickly. So I'll definitely be able to get them to golden core at a reasonable time now. It's really just dependent on how long the breakthroughs take at that point. I don't really want this one to sleep, but they don't have amber fruit. They missed the amber fruit since they just joined the sect. Yeah. So we're gonna harvest some more amber fruit. Things are looking nice right now, honestly. Nothing too bad. Okay, so we have 10 amber fruit. Oh, I have 6 outer disciples. Let's wait until I have 12. Okay. We're doing good. So I'm going to have everyone eat an amber fruit. And then everyone will also equip 2 more amber fruits. I love multiple operations. This like saves my life, honestly. Come on guys, we need a casket though. I love what you're doing, but we need a casket. An ancient one to be exact. These boars are stressing me out as well. I would love to get those items. Okay, so fire 2 got through the breakthrough, and fire 1 also got through the breakthrough. Now they're core shaping, so they just have to get through this one bottleneck, and then they can go for golden core. As you can see, the season bonus is still good. We haven't even reached the peak season bonus. I don't know why this one's law bonus is so low. Oh, they're only at 111%. That's fine. I think I will have this one like transcribing law, and I believe fire 2 is okay, so they're at 137%. Nice. Yeah, I'm just making sure that no one goes near that cat. And then of course this igni copper ore is also pretty scary, just because it can be out of temperature tolerance range. So it's really good that I have my disciples picking up that igni copper ore like as soon as possible. Let's see, are any of these bells made? This guy only made 3 bells. Wow, you're so slow. Making me sad. Oh wow, this guy's already at the bottleneck. Okay, we're moving quickly over here. Yeah, this one's about to be at the bottleneck as well. I assume that they probably did like some leisure activity or something which made them stop cultivating, but we're on track, guys. I was really stressed out. I was like, I prefer like a day 8 or whatever golden core, but you know, we're getting there. Day 6 is like the perfect day for the fire cultivator if you can do it, but that's super hard, honestly. So I'm very satisfied with this. Ooh, a Yaoguai. Ooh, is that a bear? What? Tenkan. Oh, they only have 1 luck, but they still would make a really good farmer. I don't even think I have the sect size for this guy, so I will need to actually kick out some of these guys once I get these other guys ready, especially my Shendao disciple, or I will need to get more rep. But for now, I would more than love to have you as the sect farmer. And then besides that, I also just realized that I've been neglecting having a sect chef. So I'm sure my guys are eating like uncooked food or something like that. Yeah, see, they have a heat stroke now. Let's see, what's their mining yield at? Ooh, they half their mining yield. Alright, so these guys need a break. They need a break from mining over here. So this is iron ore, so I think I will actually send them over to that once they heal from these heat stroke. This is like a day. That hurts, honestly. And then I also need to check out these visitors, because one of these guys is affiliated to a sect. So yeah, this one leaves and they're gonna mess up my rep with Skydome Polish just because I haven't used Panacea on them. It just really sucks when you get like a sect visitor early, especially if you have law that doesn't have Panacea. So there's a lot of things that I need to manage right now. Alright, so this array has this Qi gathering reset. So I'm actually going to move forward and start to do my Infinite Qi Burst, which is when you just burst and then you make the game forget that you bursted by reloading your game. And then you just keep doing that over and over again to add like a bursted amount, because if you don't reload your game, then the bursted amount that you added will slowly start to diminish. So I'm going to save and return and then burst and just keep going, because I need this array to have the maximum Qi that it can have on the tile, which is 2500, and I just won't get there without using a repeated burst. I'm so sad that I got delayed by a day by that heat stroke that these guys have. So yeah, this is what I was talking about. Yeah, their mining yield is shot. We just have to wait. So I'll just focus on my Shendao disciple. So yeah, this has 1368. I just triggered the tic-tac-toe, which is going to reset the gathering of all these tiles, and then it'll go up. Now you could just burst like every hour. That's the standard thing to do. Let's see, what else can these guys do while they're not mining? Okay, I have one guy assigned to chef, but I don't even have a stove or anything like that. Oh, I could have these guys create stones. Oh, I don't even have timber. Interesting. So, alright, I'll just have these guys do logger work just because that doesn't have like a yield associated to it. And I do need some stone workstations. These are still timber, so I want them to be somewhere over here. Then I'll just clear this area. That's also logger work. So the logger. And again, the main thing that I'm doing right now is bursting. So as you can see, it's now at 1500. And then I'll just burst like every hour. Or 23, 30. Day 7, 30. 1700. I wonder if this guy fell. Let's see. Oh no, they didn't fail. And fire 1 is almost done. So we're at 1900. Alright, so these guys are healing from their heat stroke. Yeah, so I need these guys to create some blocks so that I can create a furnace and all of that as well. So this is a good little intermission. Alright, so now that I did a full burst and now it's at 1900, I'm going to save and return and just keep going until it gets to 1200. Not 1200, until it gets to 2500. And I believe that I took a 30-minute break and I've been back for like 15 minutes, so this should be like 45 minutes in, right? So I have like 15 minutes to do the golden grid breakthrough, I guess, but should be more than enough. And then while these guys are healing, I actually probably should get some acupuncture needles as well going. So let's just do this. I'm gonna like miss my jade one day. I'm like, I wish I had jade. I'm just using jade for everything. Okay. Fire 2. Fire 1. Oh, you need to be cultivating, my friend. Okay, fire 2 has reached the limit, so they're good. And this is the one that I actually wanted to use as like my main disciple. So this is perfect. They have 76 mental state. So now if I create a story talisman, then they'll be able to get through their breakthrough. That just reminds me that I don't even have talisman paper. Huh. So let me create like 10 talisman paper. Set this as a priority. And also, as I mentioned earlier in this series, these guys just have really good speed in everything that they do, just because they have good con and perception. So I should be like able to craft something, or craft this talisman paper like really easily. I'm trying to think. I feel like this is like too tight of a fit. So let's see what happens if I turn these guys into crafters. But I do want to transcribe the law with this guy, so sorry, with fire 2. Let's see. Yeah, this is my main guy, 0 condemnation. So because I'm transcribing the law, I do want to have a story talisman. And then if I can get some amber fruit on this guy, then that would be good as well. They both can have an amber fruit. Yeah, this one has all the spirit stones. Always need that amber fruit. And then I'll have them eat one. Oh, they already have that on equip. Okay, now that they have the amber fruit, I did just make the story talisman, didn't I? No, I didn't. Okay, yeah, they're gonna make it. So they have the story talisman. They're at 94 mental state. I would like them to be at 95. I don't even think it will stay at 95 anyway, so I don't think it's that big of a deal, but we'll shoot for the stars. So let's transcribe this law, fire 2. Let's get you strong. They already have pretty high energy, so they have a really good hit start. Then again, this array is at 2,200. Are these guys recovered yet? 125 seconds, not too long. It's definitely important you don't do anything with that low mining yield though. So let's see, I do want to make like 10 talisman paper just so that I can have a good amount left. Okay, I already have 10 being crafted over here. And then, oh, they already created a good amount of timber as well. Nice. So we're just waiting on Yushui to craft. And then I also need to assign one of these guys to a builder. Okay, so luckily I still have bread as well. I think it would be unreasonable to wait until I have a full-on stove, so I'm just going to start off with the bonfire, honestly. But actually, let me focus on this this burst again. Let's stay focused. There's so many things to do. Okay, we're at 2,500, which is the cap. This one is at 2,400, so I do want to do a little bit more of a burst. Then this guy's at the manual pavilion. They have more than enough energy. And this guy right here is getting their mental state up, which is perfect. So things are going well. Things are going really well right now. And then I'll just pop an amber fruit just to freeze their energy loss for now. Let's see. Okay, they're crafting, but I don't think it's as fast as I wanted it to be. But I mean, they've gotten most of the things done. And I have 10 bells, which is nice. And then the acupuncture needles will also help my guys like recover their health way faster. But there also is pressure for me to... Wow, I think I messed up. Did I mess up on that? Can I even get that? I don't want to get Panacea on this guy just because if I do that, then it's going to be harder for me to get something else on them. And I would like to increase their fiber tribute, so I would get Panacea on this one, but they're definitely not going to have transcribed everything before then. Let's see, what's their mood at? 107. That's not too bad. Let's see how our sins have affected us. Okay, now that this guy is fully healed, let's see what their mining yield is. Okay, so they're back at 104%, and this guy's back at 100%, so they can now be miners again instead of crafters. Thank you for your service, guys, and thank you for not just giving up. I need you to mine somewhere more safe, though, for now. Just don't run into that dangerous looking cat. Okay, this is also pretty safe as well in terms of temperature. And enemies, there's only a rabbit over here. I promise you, when these guys get the golden core, it's gonna be so nice. Alright, so now my array right here has 2,700 and 2,800. So that's basically just 2,500 and then 2,500 on top of itself with the Infinite Qi Burst considered. So this is a good point to like save my game and get ready to burst. So let's see where I'm at right now. So let's see, day 7, like GC prep, I guess, like final GC prep. I really don't know what to name these things all the time. Alright, let's pull up my the cell sheets that I'm using. So right here, if we look, we're on day 15 spring. So on day 15 spring, we have a +4 bonus to fire. So I completely missed the +5 bonus. So that means that I can get a +3 bonus on the next day, which would be day 16 spring. and then the golden core breakthrough time is at 6 o'clock. So if it's at 6 o'clock and I have an 8 node burst, then I want to start 8 hours before that. So I want to start my burst at like 22 o'clock. So I'll restart my game at 22 o'clock. But as you can see right here, these tiles right here, they have 2500 Qi on the tile now, because I just restarted my game. So this is pretty much the max. But yeah, as you can see, the season bonus is 4 and it'll go down to 3. But I would rather wait for them to have a better yin yang. Wait, let me see. Oh, is this the second period for yin yang? Oh no, it's still the first period. Okay, so it's from 6 to 18. So I just barely missed it. Like, if I was paying attention a little bit more, then I probably could have caught it, but it's whatever. Alright, so this guy, I think that they need to have Visceral Blaze. That would be really nice, because they just need a little bit more stats. They're at, let's see, they're at 4.7. They're at 111%. I mean, this guy wasn't really meant to be my main cultivator anyway, so I just need to stop worrying too much about them, honestly. But I did want them to, you know, have a good golden core score. But it doesn't really look like it's gonna get there. So let me just make this story talisman, since I have guys that will be crafting this as well. So let's make this outer only, and then make this one inner only. Then they need water apparently, so I need more water bots. And then I do want to make some like J blocks, like at least 80. And then I don't even know how much I need for everything that I want. Yeah, I'll just keep going. I'll just do it on repeat, whatever. Alright, so we're pretty much just waiting for 22 and for this guy to finish with the manual pavilion. Oh, it increased. Nice. I thought my rep was going to go down. I guess they like my sect. They like the things I'm doing over here. Okay, so they transcribed that law, and they did it pretty effortlessly. And we're at 20. So now I'm pretty much just going to get everything for this guy, since this is like my main cultivator. So this increases base chi. Besides my Shendao, of course. No one can replace the Shendao. This is spell power. That's really good, but oh, what am I doing? I could learn this in a manual pavilion. I'm silly. Is it too late to go back now? I guess so. The increased cost isn't that bad here. And then we can also get this chant of cloud dispelling too. So I just increased their 5 attributes, their match chi, and got chant of cloud dispelling. And then it's also time for me to consume the earth flux on this guy as well. Did we get a single casket is my question. Yeah, this is going to look really difficult, honestly. Yeah, this one has 2,100 chi, and then this one is about to have like 5,000 chi. It's not the end of the world, but now that I have the manual pavilion, I could get Visceral Blaze. That will increase their 5 attributes by 5%, so let's see if that will help out. The manual pavilion drastically reduces the cost. Let's see, 111%. Oh, they're still learning it. 121%. Ooh, I like that. And now this one has chant of cloud dispelling, so they can use that as well. So I forget how long it lasts, so I'm just gonna wait a little bit. Alright, now that it's 22 o'clock, I need to reload my game, but I just want to make sure that these guys have all of everything equipped. So I'm gonna turn off the story talismans for now, and then I'll turn them on when it's time to do the breakthrough. So let's see, talisman, story talisman. Because if I turn it off, then they will start to accumulate mental state, and then once they do the breakthrough, I'll be able to turn it on. Ooh, asylum mod almost ruined me. Alright, we're at 23. That's okay. This one needs a tool for chopping. Interesting. Let's make you a timber axe. And why are you even chopping anyways? Oh, I'm sorry. Let's just make you the farmer. I know you can do great things. Alright. So now we're on day 7. I'm going to name this day 8 GC Burst. That's the one thing about the fire law, is I typically end up doing my burst like a day before the breakthrough just because it's so early. So I like to get my save files names like that, so that I know like this is the day 7, but I'm doing the GC burst for day 8. Let's see, I need to rename my file a little bit more. Alright, so now that we're on day 7, 23 o'clock, if I do this 8 node burst, then it will be like finished right around 6 o'clock, and I want to do my burst, my golden core breakthrough at 6 o'clock. And then ideally I would just do this at like every hour. So I'm on 0:17. I was going crazy a little bit. I was like, let me relax a little bit. And then 1:17, 2:17, 3:17, 4:17, 5:17, then 6:17. So 1:17. I also need to make sure that my miners are mining. $2.17. Honestly, this is looking like I'm really not going to have that many rocks, which it's okay. If I just have like even 5 ancient caskets, which would just 6, which would require me to just find 3 because of my mining yield, then I'll be happy, because I can save scum that, and I will. I'm sorry guys, I will save scum that to oblivion. 517. So now this is at 2,500 plus a burst, which is exactly what I want. And now it's also time for me to use chant of cloud dispelling. And it looks like they're going to eat a spirit stone. I think I may have used chant of cloud dispelling a little bit late. So let's have them eat some more spirit stone. Let's see. Yeah, the yang bonus is getting up there. I only have 10 spirit stone left. Oh, this is tragedy. Let's see. Should I just wait a little bit or restart? I mean, they don't have that much cheese, so alright. I think it's best for me to save some back. Yeah, so that was on me. There's not anything that I need to do though, so this is my save scum that I created. The struggles. To be fair, it is 1 AM, so my brain cells are confused right now. They're like, we're tired. Alright, so yeah, start the burst and then activate chant of cloud dispelling. And now I should be good. So it's 23:30. And I'll do the first node. And then I think that okay, we have the timber axe being created. Now we're at 0:30 for the second node. They're at 2,800 now. 1:30. 2:31 is whatever. 2S speed is definitely better in terms of getting your burst set up, just because like the way that it ticks is just at a good rate. I think the slower the better, but someone can correct me on that. I really don't know exactly, but I believe that the slower the better. So it's good, but it's not like gonna change everything. So I kind of only half care about it, but sometimes, like, if I'm really trying, then yeah, you know, I'll do it every hour. Let's see, where are we at with this guy? Oh, it seems like they may be able to learn one thing. This will increase their intelligence by 10%. Let's see, what if they were short on intelligence? Oh no, they're good on intelligence. They have 5 everything except for, interesting, they have 5 everything except for luck, and they're at 4.81. If I could create like a fake heaven sent talisman, maybe I could increase their luck to 5, and that would give me like a really big boost. So let's just see. Okay, so this is the heaven sent talisman, but firstly let me check if any of these sects are selling like good talisman paper. This is what happens when you want to like maximize everything, honestly, which is something that I do want to do, because you know, this is Shendao run, Heavenly Chaos, it's a lot going on, so don't blame me. I'm trying to get good, guys, trying to get good. Alright, so let me try to make this heaven sent talisman and then just pray that I get that extra, what, 0.16 luck. Because this guy really has like a law match of what, 170%? I'm doing this super sloppy. I would be surprised if I even get like 80% quality talisman. Wow, this is horrible. I should really be ashamed. Shout out to low quality mode though. Oh wow, what was that? This is like how you know that you should be going to bed. If you're making talismans like this, just pack it up for tonight. 96%. Wow. That was the worst thing I've ever did. Whew. That was embarrassing. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't even mean to be that bad. Where was I at? Oh, I ruined my burst too. Well, let me just see if this works then. Oh, it went to 5.03. Let's see where we're at. Yeah, 184%. So this is yet another reason to save some, because for one, well, we're at 2,800, which I think is in line kind of with what I wanted. I think it's fine. But like, if I wasn't recording, I probably would do another savescum. And let's see, how long is this going to last? Okay, 1.7 days. This is perfect. We're good. Everything is good. The ship is selling. I'm going to do this on like really slow speed and just try my best. And again, I didn't start with 2,800. It just like changed to that as the day went on. So now that it's around the perfect time for yin yang, I'm going to enable these story talismans to max out their mental state bonus. Their season bonus is only 3, which is kind of depressing, but it's okay. We're pretty good in terms of golden core, except for this one. They have like 2,000 chi, so I really don't know what it's gonna look like, but I hope that it's good. Maybe I should have made a talisman for them, but they aren't even close to getting to that extra threshold. Yeah, they're 4.11, 4.20. I would need like way more than just trashly made tier 1 heaven sent talisman. Alright, so now it's time for the golden core breakthrough. Fire cultivator 2, aka the chosen one, and then fire cultivator 1, the backup. Let's do it. It's time for the golden core. The filling one, the early Shendao run, includes early Shendao. Shendaos are just too needy. They need a lot of really strong friends. Let's see, these guys are mining still. Do we have a casket yet? I will kill you guys if you... Just one ancient casket, please. Please. It looks like this one is... Fire 1 is almost done. I'm looking right here, actually. Let's see, where are we at? Tier 4 golden core. That's nowhere near what I wanted. I wanted to get like tier 3 and above, but it's okay. How much max chi do they have? 11,000. Ooh, that's horrible. I already know Fire 2's golden core is gonna be good. Let's go, let's go. Oh, we're at tier 3. Oh, they ran out of mental state. I didn't use the story talisman. Oh. Shoot me. Shoot me, please. How did I make such a mistake on the right disciple? Alright, I think that I'm just gonna focus on the golden core. There were so many other distractions, so let me save scum this final time. I'm sorry, guys. This is the process. This is what happens when you want good things. Good things happen to save scummers. Alright. There's so many silly mistakes over here. So I know that I want the Heaven Sent talisman. I'll make 2 just because I have 2 talisman papers and it won't hurt to also try to increase the law match on my other cultivator. And then besides that, I know that I need to equip the story talismans. I'm like, this guy should have a really good golden core score. Nope. Alright, so let's try to do this slowly and steady. Do exactly as I do. You must have the patience. I think my mouse's sensitivity is just up higher, honestly. But I'm definitely too lazy to reduce my mouse's sensitivity or use the dotting method right now. Especially since I know that if I get like just 96% quality, then I'll be good. At least for my Fire Cultivator 2. So I'm expecting to get like Golden Core 3 for Fire Cultivator 1, and then I want to say like Golden Core 2 for Fire Cultivator 2, just because I don't want to assume that I will get higher than that. But they are significantly better than Fire Cultivator 1. So I wouldn't be surprised if it was a Golden Core 1, which would be iconic, even though it took me so many attempts. Makes the early Golden Core tutorial fails at getting the early Golden Core. Let's see. I'm trying to think, where's the Earth Flux at? What is happening? Who did I have eat the Earth Flux? I'm pretty sure it was this one right here. Maybe I don't. Huh. Okay, yeah, they ate the Earth Flux and they're only at 3,600. Okay, whatever. Yeah, this guy has low chi sense. They're bad. These guys are bad. I can't say it any other way. It's okay though. Oh, I forgot my burst already. I'm an hour behind. Alright, so we're at 53. And let's equip these talismans on both of these guys. Running on 2S speed. Again, same shenanigans. Okay, they have the story talismans unequipped. This guy's at 135% law match, which is great. This guy's at 184% law match, which is even better. So we're at 135. I'll just do it like 130, 230. 2,800, around the same as before. And I pretty much just have to remember to equip the story talismans. Oh, that's so silly. I think I failed this like, what, 3 or 4 times. It really makes my heart hurt. Because I'm like, I really would want this video to just be an hour, honestly. But I'm obviously way past that. I think I was approaching like an hour and 20 minutes or something like that. Let's do this. This is the real golden core. Okay. So let's see. The weather bonus is good. Yin Yang bonus is good. This guy's mental state is okay. Let's increase it with the story talisman being equipped. Then fire 1. Let's increase your mental state. So we have good law bonus, good weather, good yin yang. I think yin yang only goes up to like 3 when you have the weather bonus, so it's like whatever. Alright, so let's see, is there anything else that we could be missing? Story, spiritual traveling, heaven sent story, spiritual traveling. Let's see if there's any medicines that I'm overlooking. No. Everything looks good. Okay. Golden core attempt 5. So fire cultivator 1 on the side cushion, fire cultivator 2 on the main cushion. Imagine using the Infinite Qi Burst and still being bad. Let's just take it slow. Nice and easy, guys. Nice and easy. Come on. I know you can do it. Yeah, we have all of our skills and all that. Visceral Blaze. I can't wait to get Firestorm. I didn't realize that it was a core shaper spell, honestly. I could have used that to really help out. But it's just better if they're golden core because they also get the tier 2 one. But I'll show you guys that mainly in the next video. Okay, we're having a more interesting golden core time. Let's see, where's your mental state at? Okay, they're at 98 mental state. I don't want to see their golden core score yet. I want to make it like a surprise, I guess. This is a tier 4 golden core. Is that worse than what we had before? No, I think it was around that as well. They had 11,000 chi at the end, so let's see. Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? 12,000 chi this time. Okay, we did better. Come on, Fire 2. You are the pride of the sect. We need you. We need you to have a golden core 1. 2,900 chi on the tile by day 8. Don't be spoiled. Okay, let's see. What did we get? Ah, golden core 2. 112,000. Golden core 1 is 150,000, but that's okay. I'm pretty satisfied with that overall. They both have a good amount of chi. This guy didn't reach the 30,000 chi that I wanted, but it's fine. I can get extra chi from somewhere else. But the main thing is now I have my golden core cultivators, so now I can get Firestorm on these guys and really start to bully these animals. But I'll show you guys in the next video. And I think that wraps up this video. So yeah, you guys got to see me start to mine on my outer disciples and also raise my inner disciples all the way up into golden core, and you got to see how I do the early golden core breakthrough and all of the different things I do as I repeatedly mess up. And you know, right now it's looking pretty bad. I don't have a single casket, but guess what, I have a golden core and I'll be ready to just continue and just accept the RNG that I get, and you know, maybe save scum like I did for those cages. Sometimes you got to do that as well. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching or at least learned something, and I'll see you in the next video. Later.